Good day, Africa, and welcome to another episode of AgroLink. And AgroLink is a platform where we showcase and highlight agricultural activities on the continent. For this episode, we are going to look at the best practices to use when venturing into chicken production with the help of the farm manager, at Agdal Farms in the person of Hakeem Abdul Beidu. He's going to take us through some of these best practices in the areas of marketing, feeding, sanitary conditions, and many more. You wouldn't want to miss the discussion. Do stay with us as we go for a short break. My name is Nana Isimambasam. Yeah, welcome back from the break. As I said before the break, we are going to engage with Hakeem on the best practices to engage in when venturing into chicken production. Hakeem was the one who was with us for the general practices in chicken production. Go back and watch that video if you missed it. Hakeem, welcome back again.
Thank you.
Yes, so now we want to look at the marketing aspect in chicken production. Chicken production is the most popular venture when it comes to poultry production in Ghana. However, we still rely mostly on the imports from continents like South America in order to sustain the demand here. What are some of the ways you use to ensure that your market is sorted out when it comes to chicken production?
Okay, well, the market for chicken in Ghana, I may say, is very good. The demand is there always. Egg, for example, the demand is always there. Schools are demanding for eggs. Hotels are demanding for eggs. Restaurants are demanding for eggs. And the market people too as well. So we do supply to hotels. We do supply to some restaurants. And as well, we have some customers who come from the markets to buy our products. When you go and there is something wrong with the egg, for example, if one or two eggs crash, when you come, we replace it for you so that we keep the relationship between our customers. So we treat our customers very nice. So we always have them. So as of now, I don't have even one crate in my storeroom. Our products goes faster as compared to other companies. Also, our fowls, we supply them to restaurants and some hotels and the market people as well. We have a cage, small cages that we put them in and call for a car. We put them to the car and send to the people. We ask for the number they want before we take them, because we cannot take them and bring some back for disease sake. You understand? If you take them outside, you don't know the kind of air that will breathe on the way. You know, Accra, our air is not fresh as compared to the villages. So our supply is there always. The demand is high. That's why we are still into the business.
Okay, so you mentioned that there's a high demand for eggs and then chicken products. However, let's say someone who is interested in venturing into chicken production. How do I contact these farmers, these customers? How do I get them? Because they might already have people who are supplying them. So how do I get these to ensure that I also stay in business?
When you are new in the system, it isn't easy to get customers unless you reduce the price of your products. If they used to buy it around between 12 to 14 at the farm, you reduce your own at around 10 cedis so that you gain customers. But when you get them, then as time goes on, you increase it little by little, by 50%, sometimes 1 cedi. But then you've already gained them. So when you are new in the system, it is not easy because the feed cost, you must you must deduct the amount of the money that you used to buy the feed. You must deduct it from the money that you get each day. As well, if you have workers that
You
are
have to
working
pay.
for you, you have to pay for them, the water that they drink, the light that the workers use, and the one that then you see the rest as profit, as final profit. So if you sell your product at cheap prices, it won't be easy for you to make profit. So that's why our product is now high, because we depend on the feed.
And the feed.
When they increase the price of feed, we must also increase our price. When they reduce, it's likely we reduce.
So what are the price dynamics when it comes to layer production? How much do you sell the different sizes of eggs, the different sizes of chicken, the pullets, the chicks? What are the different sizes that you apply to these?
Okay. When packing the eggs, we sort out into 4 different sizes. Pullets, which is the smallest, the smaller size, the normal size, and the large. The smaller size, we sell it at around 17, 16.
The smaller sizes?
Yes. When the market is good, it's 17. But when the market is not good...
Wait, what do you mean by when the market is good?
Okay, around September, October, November, December, the demand become high, so we sell it at higher price. But after December, which is January onwards, the demand is not there as compared to the previous month. So we reduce the price so that the sellers can also sell. So when the market is good, we sell it at 17. When the market is not good, we sell it at 16. And the smaller size, it is 21, between 21 and 20. And the normal size is between 23 and 22. And the large size is 24 cedis. The large size, the demand is always there. So we have only one price for it, 24 cedis for the large size. And the chicken too, we sell it wholesale. Yeah. So 20 and above that we can sell. And we give to them at lower price so that they also sell it.
Profit.
So we give them at 26 cedis so that they also sell it at, I don't know the price that they sell outside there. For the fowls, we have the white layer and the brown layer. The brown layer is bigger in size than the white layer. So the brown layer is 26 and the white layer, we sell it normally 20 cedis. They are very smaller in size. So we sell it at cheap price, 20 cedis. That's why most of poultry farmers are interested in the brown layer than the white layer, because when you buy them day olds, the price is equal. The price is equal. But when you are selling them, the price of the brown rises and the price of the white rises. So we used to buy the brown so that we make more profit at the end. And also the market for the brown is there. The market of the demand for the brown eggs is higher than the demand of the white egg. Some people have the belief that the white egg, they use it for rituals.
Yes, I've also heard that.
Yeah, they use it for rituals. So some people, they don't buy the white. Only few people buy the white. So the demand for the brown is higher than the demand of the white. So when you go to farms, poultry farms, you will see the brown mini as compared to the white. And the white, you have broilers and layers. If you can't just judge that white fowl is a broiler. And we have the broiler
You have the white
you have
broilers, the brown broilers, white layers.
No, we don't have brown broilers.
Oh, you don't have brown broilers.
White broilers and the check color.
Check color.
Yes,
Okay.
the check color. And then and you have the white layers. The white layers, they don't grow bigger as the broiler.
That's the broiler. Okay.
And the broiler too, their meat are soft. And the layer,
Yeah, the layers they have hard.
They have hard meat.
So based on all these dynamics, will you say that chicken production is profitable based on the price fluctuations and the other challenges? Will you say this industry is profitable?
Of course, it is profitable, but it is 50-50.
50-50.
If you do it and do it well, if you do it with proper care, you will make a lot of profit. Poultry is all about proper care. Their system is weak, so everything must be clean. You must change their water frequently. If you realize that the drinkers, which is the water bowls, is dirty, you must clean it. So we used to clean our drinkers every day. And the feeders, where they eat, the feeders, we clean it every day before feeding them. So we keep our room clean too, and we put measures in place as well. That's why we have the food baths. If you go out, you make sure you step into the food bath before you enter the whole farm. And as well, before entering the coop, you have to step into the
Food bath
before you enter, to reduce, in order to prevent spread of disease. So if you put measures in place, if you take good care of them, you are going to make money. But if you do it anyhow, you don't care, you are going to lose.
Pay attention to the.
You are going to lose. So it's all about proper care. If you take good care of them, you will make money. And poultry, when you make money, you make it big. So it is a profitable venture.
Okay. And then how often do you clean the litters?
Okay. Their litter, we change it every day. If it is the deep litter one, you cannot change it every day, as you stress them. So for the deep litter, at most 3 weeks, you must change the litter. You must remove the old sawdust, then put in new sawdust. But as for the battery cage, we change it every day. We remove it every day.
Okay, and then what of the droppings? How often do you clean the cages to get rid of the droppings? And do you sell it or give it out to people who are into crop production in order to also fertilize the soil? So is there a recycling process in this venture?
We clear it every day. We embag it into bags, into sacks. We embag it into sacks and tie it. And we have our storeroom for the litter.
Okay.
And the crop people, especially those who are into flour, come and buy it. So
they buy it?
Yes, they buy it. Not for free, they buy it. That's why I said poultry is a profitable venture. Because everything brings money.
Yes, brings money.
Their litter is money. The fowl itself is money. The egg it's lay is money. So I used to sell my bag to the people at 3 cedis. 3 cedis. So if I take it to your place, I'll charge you extra 2 cedis
for delivery.
So it is 5 cedis per bag if I deliver to you. But if you come here, I sell to them
for 3 cedis
because of the high demand.
So let's look at the feeding aspect. What are some of the constituents of the feed that you give to these layers?
Okay. The feed is mixed with maize, seashells, concentrates, soya bean. Yeah, I think soya bean. And each ingredient plays a role in the egg.
Okay.
The seashells form the shells. The yolk is formed by the corn, as well the soya bean, and the watery substance around the yolk
Albumin.
is also formed by the water they take. So that's why some of their vitamins is mixed in the water, because water plays a very good role in the egg. And also we feed them twice a day, 7 o'clock and 12 o'clock. It is feast time.
Why these times?
If you change the time you feed them, it will affect production. So the time must be fixed. If it is 7 o'clock every morning 7 you must feed them. In the afternoon 12. We feed them in the afternoon 12 because 1 o'clock that the egg, 1 p.m. that the egg form in their system. So we feed them 12 so that before 1 they are already feed in them.
Okay, they're already feed. Okay.
They are already feed. Some people believe in feeding them around 1. But we believe around 1 is the time that the system will work, will produce the egg. So around 1 now the chicken is taking in feed, it will affect the system. So we believe in feeding them around 12 so that around 1 they are already feed in the system for process to take place.
Okay. So where do you get these feeds and how costly are they?
Some people prepare their own feed, but we buy our feed from our association, which is the Ghana Poultry Farmers Association, GAPFA. We buy the feed from the company. And we heard that in preparing your own feed, if the mixing doesn't go well, you will have a problem. And any problem in poultry farm, it comes with casualty. So we prefer buying from the company, which is the GAPFA. And if there is any problem with the feed, you contact them or you share on the platform and they will work on that. So we buy our feed from a company, which is the GAPFA.
So let's look at what are some of the challenges that you face in terms of marketing and feeding?
Sometimes the market, the demand for the eggs become low, especially when the coronavirus started. A lot of companies that we supply stopped
went
working.
Out of this.
Yes, they went out for break. So we had a lot of challenges there. So we didn't know who to sell our product to, because the number of crate that we sell to the market people is very small. So after we supply them, the rest are there and we don't know how to do it. So we had a serious challenge during the coronavirus, since the coronavirus came. But now that things are now that
things are picking up.
Yeah, things are picking up. Companies are working, hotels are working. We don't have problem now.
Okay, and you just mentioned some of the challenges with the market. What of the feed?
The feed, sometimes you get problems. The yellow corn gives a nice yolk. So when they fail to mix it with the yellow corn and they use the AgroLink one, the yolk change, the color of the yolk change to something else. So when it comes like that, it's
customers
a
wouldn't be.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the yellow corn is the best corn that it gives a yellowish color.
Oh, okay. So the
gives
color is from the corn.
It's from the corn. So sometimes around December, around September, November, December, the broilers people now start breeding.
Layers.
They start breeding their chicken. The broilers, it is a peak season.
During the festive seasons.
Yes,
Okay.
during the festive season that they breed the broilers. So it comes to that time, we get problem with our feed because of the high demand of the feed. You understand, the higher the demand, the lower the quality.
Okay.
So the quality becomes something else. So, but after December, when we enter January, then things come back to normal. It is something that they usually do every year, and there is nothing we can do about it because you buy from them. If you will not, then you leave. That's how they are. Other companies, that's all the rest of the company in Ghana. That's what they do because of the higher demand. Around that time, the number of poultry farmers increased. So some people are not into layer, they are into broilers alone. So when it reached that time, they all start working, and the demand for feed go high, and the quality to reduce. So that is some of the challenges that we face.
Okay. And you said you face this challenge annually, and you've been in this industry for about 3 years. What are some of the innovative ways you've used, or what are some of the innovative ways you still use to ensure that you solve these challenges even before it's time for them to come out?
When it comes to that time, we buy the yellow corn. We buy the yellow corn from poultry store. You have something called poultry store, yeah, where they sell.
So during that time, you don't buy from the association.
We still buy the feed, but buy some of the ingredients to top up the feed. The shells, the seashells, and the yellow corn to boost the feed, so that you won't get problem as we used to.
Okay. This is the time for you to put out a call. If you have any organization you want to collaborate with, if you have any challenges that you want to put out there, you have the platform to do so now. Or if you have any advice for up and coming chicken farmers, or in Ghana, or even beyond Ghana, you can put it out there.
The advice that I can give to those who want to be into the industry, I mean those who want to start in the industry, is all about capital and also proper care. You can start with something small, as I mentioned earlier on, with a wooden structure or something, but all you need to put in place is proper care. Their system is very weak, so you need to give them proper care, disinfect the area at least every week, and also change the litter frequently. In fact, you have to pay attention to the farm. You have to be patient too. You have to be patient too. If you find anything strange in your coop, you have to quickly find out what is it and start solving it. Sometimes you invite vet to your farm so that they check what is going on in the farm. If there are some advice, they will give you. If there is something you have to do, they will tell you. And also you have to consult well-known, experienced farmers, so that you learn from their experience.
Thank you very much for your time, and we hope that next time we call on you, you still share your rich knowledge with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This brings us to the end of this episode on chicken production in Ghana, and this episode was on the best practices to engage in when venturing into chicken production. And this was with the help of Hakeem, who is the farm manager at Agdel Farms. My name is Nana Ismambasa, and we don't want to miss this and many more discussions on AUTV. Stay tuned for more exciting packages.